Hi, this short video will show how to use Microsoft Excel to do multiple linear regression. If you want to follow along with me on your own computer, you might first go to our Blackboard site. In the Files folder at the bottom is an Excel spreadsheet that has the car weights, engines, and gas mileages as we talked about in class. So feel free to pause the video, download and open that spreadsheet, and join back in. When you open the Excel spreadsheet, this is what you see with the weights, engine sizes, and mileages. And as we showed in class, we would like to use weight and or engine size to predict mileage. So first step is to turn on the Analysis Tool Pack. If I come up here to the File menu and choose Options and choose Add-ins, notice that the Analysis Tool Pack is in the inactive applications at the moment. So I'll click that and click Go, and then for some reason it asks you again, check the box for Analysis Tool Pack, click OK. Now when you go to the tabs and to the Data tab in particular, you should have a Data Analysis icon in the Analysis pane of this tab. So if I click Data Analysis, there are several statistical commands available. We want regression. Click OK, and it brings up this dialog box. The first cell here is wanting to know where your output variable is, or your y variable or dependent variable. For us, those are the mileages. So I will highlight down there. And by the way, notice that I do have headers, and so I need to tell Excel that my data has labels. If you use labels like this, then when Excel does the regression, it uses those variable names in the regression equation, which makes it easier to remember what's what. For the X range, it wants to know where your independent variable or variables are. For example, if I just do weight, I can highlight that. And down here on output options, there are some choices. The default is to put it in a new worksheet, but typically that's not very convenient. So I'll click output range, click over here, keep this out of the way, and just click somewhere on your spreadsheet that you can overwrite. So it's going to put a lot of information into an area of the spreadsheet. Just make sure that's blank or doesn't contain anything valuable. I'll try there, and click OK. And there you get this big screen of information. The most important things, and for us the only important things on this screen, are right here is the R squared. It's the coefficient of determination and telling us that weight and engine size are fairly decently correlated. And the other important place is down here. So as we do the regression line, we need a vertical intercept, that's right here, the 44.24 number, and a slope. And this number, the negative 0.007, is the slope. One other thing that I might want to do is multiple regression to use both weight and engine size to predict gas mileage. So back to the Data tab, Data Analysis, Regression again, same Y range. I want more for my X range. I want both the weight and engine size column. So as long as you make your independent variables adjacent like this, you can just drag across multiple columns like this, and then it works exactly the same. Let's put this out in here. And I I will click OK and get a similar looking output. Notice the R squared has gone up slightly from 0.759 to 0.780. And regarding the regression equation, now there will be a vertical intercept here and two coefficients, one for the weight variable and one for the engine size variable. So from a user point of view, having multiple input variables, 5, even 10, 20 of them, is not that big of a deal. You do exactly the same procedure as you would do for single variable linear regression. Thanks.